Hello, I'm Amie Tollefsrud from RebelleNutrition, and I did the Healthy Living program at Orion Healing Center, and I absolutely loved it. So the program that I did consisted of daily yoga, meditation, really amazing healthy vegan food, Thai massages, and just an overall environment of serenity, which I really loved because I'm somebody who works online. I'm working a lot of the time, and to go to a place that just the Orion Center, but also Koh Phangan as a whole, just has this really calming, healing vibe. And the whole time I was there, I felt a real calling to close my computer and focus on, what was going on internally with me. And I think part of that was being at Orion, being in that setting where there's so many helpful workshops going on, yoga, meditation, all of these mindset things to really help me get to a place of calm and serenity that I've really been looking for a really long time. Also, I was so surprised at how many different types of workshops were available, of things that I had no idea were even a part of Orion. Like, I just got really interested in human design, and there was a human design workshop, which I thought was really cool. But my favorite activities, I'd say, during the time that I was there were definitely the Reiki. I had never done Reiki before, and it was just insane to experience that and feel the energy and move the energy within my body. And also the massages, because let's face it, who doesn't like massages? So that was definitely one of my favorite parts. But one of my favorite, outcomes of being at Orion was after the Reiki. I think it definitely really opened me up to being kind of more spiritually in tune. I would say that I've always been kind of a sensitive, intuitive person, but after doing that Reiki, I think I maybe just started putting more of a focus on wanting to really access that intuitive part of myself and be more open to it. So it was really the catalyst of me starting to do more of that work, which is really interesting and really cool. And I definitely want to come back to do more Reiki, as well as get more Thai massages. Another thing that I really loved about Orion was the food. So I am really particular about the food that I like. I love healthy vegan food, and the kitchen at Orion just had some of the best, plant-based, whole food, low oil, didn't have any extra oil or fat or sugar. And not that any of those things are bad, but I just really like to eat as close to nature as possible. And there was just such an abundance of amazing, delicious fruit and vegetables, and just really creative dishes too. A lot of their raw food, the raw BLT, it was so good, and it was just all real whole food ingredients. So I really appreciated that, and honestly, I would go back just so that I could eat at the Orion restaurant again, over and over again, because it was so delicious. I honestly wish I could get that for every meal for the rest of my life, because there was so much variety too. The thing I liked most about the program was that it just forced me to rest, which is something that I have a hard time doing. I'm a really hard worker. I'm really focused. I'm always working on my business, like I said before. And having a whole week there to really focus on myself and self-care and just taking care of my body, both physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, it was really the reset that I needed to reconnect with myself and what my true values are going forward, because I think the world is just so fast paced and you get so wrapped up in things, and it's so nice every once in a while to just kind of slow down and reconnect with the things that are really important to you and the things that really light you up. And it honestly has helped me kind of clarify the direction that I want to go in a lot of different ways, in my business, and has even kind of inspired me to do more yoga and do more meditation work, because that's something that for me gets kind of put on the back burner a lot of times. But I realized just how much of a difference that it made, just all of those things combined. I loved it. It was the best. I would definitely recommend Orion, and I can only speak about the Healthy Living program because I did not do the fasting, but I would highly recommend it to anybody, vegan or not, because I loved all of the food, but I definitely don't think you even have to be vegan to enjoy that. It can be kind of a nice break for your body to kind of transition if you wanted to eat more of a plant-based diet, but you definitely don't have to be. You don't even have to be well-versed in yoga or meditation, because I definitely wasn't, but it was so cool to learn about those things and get more in touch with myself, I honestly would recommend it to anybody who needs a little break from the real world and wants to go live in like a secluded little jungle area where there's coconuts and fruit and meditation and yoga and the best massages ever. Highly recommend. Definitely do it if you are going to Thailand.